mini Germanys right in the middle of their country. You're not allowed to go to Antarctica. Why? Because of the ice? They don't want you to mess with the ice. I love my country. I've served my country. I am a proud, patriotic American. But growing up, I was always told that it was the United States that won World War II. Hey there, bud. Hey there, bud. What's all this about? Huh?
Yep.
You got a problem with the Jews?
So, the victors, they're the ones who write history. It's like, yeah,
Right.
okay, well, countries that lose also write their own history. That happens too. And I'm pretty sure there's some factions in Cambodia that feel differently about the outcome of that circumstance. America, not a friend of the show?
No, America's the friend of the show.
Oh, okay, America is. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The American people.
So, most of them?
Yeah, except for the Instagram folks.
Yeah, except for Instagram.
However, I'm just saying, I think it would be wild. Like, so let's just put our conspiracy theory hats on for a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let's just create a little imagination cap, right? Let's put that on.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Made out of tin foil.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a tick. Brandon, This is crazy. Here's the crazy thing. Wait. No, I need you to wait. Brandon, wait.
Sorry.
All of those things happened. All of those things are what's going on. All of those scientists, they all went to work for NASA. All of a sudden, the United States ends up releasing that we have the flying wing, the B-2 bomber, like stealth beyond our years. What? Venezuela? What? Argentina. With these mini Germanys right in the middle of their country. You're not allowed to go to Antarctica. Why? Because of the ice? They don't want you to mess with the ice. All of the things. Oh, hey, by the way, I need to look it up so that I don't get roasted in the comments, but
You will anyways.
Yep, 1933. The Nazis had an agreement with the Zionists.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There was an agreement to have the Jewish people leave Germany for a little place called Palestine. That was the thing.
So, I'm sorry, the name of that agreement was what?
The Haavara Agreement. Right here, Wikipedia says the Haavara Agreement was an agreement between Nazi Germany and Zionist organizations signed on the 25th of August, 1933. The agreement was finalized after 3 months of talks by Zionist Federation of Germany and the Anglo-Palestine Bank and the economic authorities of Nazi Germany. The whole thing is there, right? All of a sudden, after that, the Zionist movement happens in Palestine. The state of Israel is created after the atrocities happened from the people that they were just signing agreements with in 1933.
I feel like that particular regime signed a lot of agreements and didn't really follow through with them. Kind of just did what they wanted anyways. In fact, if I remember correctly, pretty much every time they signed an agreement, that was the next target.
Huh. Interesting stuff. I'm just saying, there was a lot of crazy things that happened in that time. And it just doesn't seem to be that things are adding up. And here we are 70, 80 years later, and we're on a podcast going, but what if the official narrative was bullshit. Because, I mean, growing up, dude, American history, and look, I love my country. I've served my country. I am a proud, patriotic American. But growing up, I was always told that it was the United States that won World War II, that we were the reason that World War II ended, right? It wasn't until I got older and actually studied it and was like, wait a minute. As much as I hate commies, the filthy Reds were the ones that won that war. We just kind of showed up at the tail end and we're like, yeah, back-to-back world champs. We did it again, boys. Let's go home and eat some hamburgers. But that's not the case.
I think you're diminishing the amount of effort that the U.S. put into it, but I won't disagree with you that really it was...
I'm not. What I am saying is that we have diminished the amount of effort that the filthy Reds put into it.
Oh, entirely. I don't disagree with that.
I'm just saying, I always thought in school that, like, no, Japan done messed up and we got involved and we just cleaned everybody's clocks. And it's like, well, no, the Russians did a lot of the heavy lifting.
Sure. And Hitler didn't have to go into Russia in the winter like he did. But nonetheless, I think every country does that, though, right? They aggrandize themselves. I mean, I have friends that went through the school system in Canada in the 90s, and according to Canada, D-Day was pretty much won single-handedly by Canada. So it just... yeah, I know. It's just pretty fantastic listening to them talk about it. And they knew they weren't stupid. They knew
right.
that was pretty ridiculous. But that's
there
the
we
way
were riding our mooses on the beach.
The way that it was presented to them in school is that was pretty much without Canada that would have never happened. And I think
hey
that's
there,
fantastic.
bud. Hey there, bud. What's all this about? Huh?
Yep.
You got a problem with the Jews?
So ultimately, yeah, I mean, every country does that with every conflict that they're in, is that they're winning, they won. If whoever was doing things right and we're on the side of good and God and all these things, then there's this aggrandization that happens, within the way that they write their history, and the whole idea of, like, well, you know, the victors, they're the ones who write history. It's like, yeah,
right.
okay, well, countries that lose also write their own history. Like,
yeah.
that happens too. And I'm pretty sure there's some factions in Cambodia that feel differently about the outcome of that circumstance. Nonetheless.
I agree. I think it is wild to now, from an adult eyes, and we live in the craziest time where, like, never before in history has there been this much information that could be searched up by any person, right? Like, it used to be that if you wanted to know something, you had to go find a library, find the book, find the chapter, and read until you found it. And now you're just like, tip tap was Saddam Hussein left or right-handed? Like,
yeah, right. With that, though, that access to information that we have now also comes access to
disinformation.
Yeah, or misinformation. I can never remember which one's which. So, which also makes it even more fun, because then the conspiracies get even deeper, because now we have so much more information, but we don't know what's just made up and what actually makes sense, what actually happened. We still...
Right.
We know more of what we think happened or what's speculated to have happened.
Sure.
But we don't actually have more access. I mean, we still don't know who shot JFK.
I mean, you don't.
No.
I know.
All right. Do you want to tell everybody?
Not particularly.
No.
All right. Sure, it's speculative. I'm only speculating, you know?
Speculating the grassy knoll?
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple different theories, you know?
There's a few, yeah.
I don't think that some filthy commie sympathizer was hanging out in a book depository.
No, suppository. Let's go with that.
That was a little throwback to Full Metal Jacket. But no, I don't believe that some, filthy commie sympathizer was hanging out with a trash Carcano rifle from hundreds of yards away at a funny angle. I don't believe that's what happened. I just don't. Right.
I don't think anybody believes that that's what happened.
I think people don't believe a lot of the official story of anything either.
The amount of distrust that everyone has in the government and should have,
Palpable.
rightfully so. Yeah. There is no reason to trust a single regime that has come through the White House.